today's another day, and it's about doing the candy and the clear on a certain amount of parts. And I'm going to explain that in just a moment. And actually, I'm do a little shout out. Let's see if I get this right. To Jones Pressure Washing. I'm actually wearing a shirt that he gave me some time ago. You should check him out. There's another fellow that does it, Matthew. So I know them both. See what happens. Give them both a call. But nevertheless, back to the reality here. And the reality is, I got everything covered that I don't want any candy on right now. Doing the car, for me, is all at once technical enough. So I wanted to get all these accessory parts out of the way. So today, it's about putting the candy on there and the clear. And then once it's cured, I'll take it out, put it someplace safe, and then set this up, uncover everything, clean everything, so that I could do the final on the main part of the car. And then once that part of it's done, I'll have to take the doors off and go through all that. But I'll show that at another time. But this is this is done over a couple of times. I'm going to do it again. This is the candy color that I chose. There it is. And it's going to get another gone over. I already got it ready to go. Just want to make sure this is set, and so that this way there's no runs. So I'll be back, stand by, and then I'll show you the final part of the candy, and then it'll be the clear. Okay, it is clear, done. These pieces are ready to cure up and be set aside. That's right. Kind of hard to tell. Pictures never do anything justice. Yep, real nice. No orange peel, lay down really nice to clear. It's hard to tell, but yeah, she's ready. And I gotta find a nice place to put them to keep them safe. Yep. So, when the main event comes, I'll tune back in. So stand by. I'm back. When full done, like a song. But as you can see, nice clean, white fresh paper. The body, the main body, is now ready after I take a tack cloth over it. As you can see, the boards are on the perimeter because it's kind of windy out there, and it seems this does have a floor, this spray booth, same material that the spray booth is made out of. And once the air gets in there, it wants to lift up. So I'm trying to minimize that lift. I don't want to walk like I have a physical disability, because you got to lift your feet up, at least a foot high, and it's annoying. So as you can see, she's ready. I'm going to be putting the candy on. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking, but it will be done. Yes, it will. And once that is done, candy color, I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then take the doors off, take the trunk deck off, and finish the candy after it's taped off what has to be taped off. In the meantime, I'm going to give you a glimpse. I just love the color combination, the way it turned out. I know it's hard to tell really the colors, but these are the inner fenders, and this is the gold areas where the wheel wells are, actually where the wheels go. And the candy is, engine bay. So I just thought I would show you that. I'm really impressed with it. I like it. And kind of give you another view, the gold and the colors, black, the candy color. It all really works out well. All the pieces, these are all done. They've all been candied and cleared, along with the rest of the stuff. It really came out nice. Yep, nice and pure. It shows up different under different lighting. I know once it hits the sun, it's just going to be like wham, pow. It's going to hit you and hit you hard. Tight. But I'll be back once I have the candy color on the car. So hang tight. Okay, I'm back, and there are 2 coats. I went over it twice, which technically is 4 coats because basically do a 60% overlap, if not more, 70% overlap. So you're hitting it twice in one shot. I'm going to go over it one more time with the candy, and that's going to be it for the candy on these pieces. Which, let's see here. I even went over this twice. It's my sample when I go to do the jams and I go to do the firewall, so this way it matches. Yep. Got a lot of candy on this. A lot of dust on the floor, but it's fresh dust. Yeah, it looks really nice. And we've got Lexus white pearl and the gold on the bottom, and the stuff I'm going to be doing in black. It's going to be sweet. But all right, I'm back. It's the next day. I'm done with putting a few coats of candy on the product. As you can see, I got the hood covered on top side. I will flip it over, and then that'll be ready to put the candy on the inside of the hood. It's easier, doing it like this. I have the 2 fenders covered with just, sheets, blankets, whatever, because nothing more has to be done other than putting the clear coat on, which will be done last. And then, let's see, I want to get you focused in on. Let me zoom in a little bit off of this. And then once I'm done doing that, then I'll be putting fine line tape, 1/4 inch, it's blue, and I will be following that line all the way around and then tape it and then cover it. So that this way I have a real nice line when it comes to painting it. All this will come off. And then I'm going to take the 2 doors off with the engine hoist. It's a lot easier. I don't need help when it comes to that. I would like help, but that doesn't always work out that way. And then once they're off, then I will do the same thing, fine line tape all around the edge on the body. And then I'll do it also with the door, and I might paper the door, cover it before I actually take it off. I'm not certain about the trunk lid yet. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't have help today. I don't know if I'll have it tomorrow either. The candy on the jams and stuff, because it take me a couple hours, maybe 3 hours to cover the whole car. But because of the nature of the beast, I won't be able to loosen it and take it off by myself and so forth. So I'm kind of considering, go figure. Now the darn wind wants to blow in. I don't have the spray booth blowing up. I didn't really need it to. But I might spray it the way it is. Tape everything off, but make the final adjustments actually in it. The trunk deck does have to go down just a little bit to have a real nice line along the back and for it to go flush across the bottom here. So I might just do that, spray it where it's at, and then this way I don't have to put it back on the car. Well, I would have to put it, no, I wouldn't have to put it back on the car or take it off. Well, I don't know yet, but I'm trying to figure that part out. I would like to take the darn thing off and go for it like that, and then spray the clear last. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. I'll have to figure that out. But show you, once I carefully open the door, that the fine line tape goes right on that edge there. And then fine line tape goes on this edge right here all the way around. And then, you cover the whole car. And you just follow it all around. It's got a real nice line going right around. Cover that. And then it's so much easier. And then I could finish spraying this. It's going to be nice. But that's kind of my dilemma. Got to figure it out. Doors, not a problem. Cover them with paper before I take them off and set them on a stand. I don't know how much room I'm going to have here, but I'm going to have to make room and go from there. So we'll see what happens. I'll get back to you and let you know. So in the meantime, stand by.